So, so today is June 10th, 2026, and it is day 3 of building my mobile apps. So, today I don't have any plans of making, 3, 4 videos. I think this is gonna be the only video that I'll be making because, like yesterday, I made 4 videos, and the day before, I think I made like 2 videos, and yeah, today there'll be nothing like that. It's I think my plan is just to make this video and then just end it there and there. But if I had to, like if I have to, I'll have to make that. So if it's a must, if it's something that I can delay, so yeah, no plans on making more videos other than that. And so if we get on to what I did today, we can we can start with or I'll start with the ideas. Today, once again, when it comes to these building mobile apps videos, I'll be only talking about the things that I did when it comes to the mobile app work, right? I won't be making videos about everything I did today or everything I did when it comes to mobile apps, but it's just the things that I think are really important, not everything. So let's get into the ideas. So I started work on new ideas because I I I I mean I made a video on the problem or the reason and what my problem is. So because of that problem I can spend so much money. So because of that I think it'll be useful to make an app that doesn't require AI to function but also solves a problem that so many people actually have, and so many people that is a pain point among so many people. So so I think so I had to find some new ideas because all these AI exam predictions, all these AI photo, you take a picture and then AI solves all the problems. So all these requires extensive API capabilities. So I I have something else to tell, but I'll get into it later because let's go in a flow. So yeah, I found some new ideas, and I'll show you the new ideas. So I'm also looking at the ideas with you. So what's for dinner? But I don't think that's a really good idea. What's for dinner? Household word eliminator. I'll just show you instead of telling because I can read every single thing here right here because it's gonna take a lot of time. So you can see what I'm telling right here, right? You can see what's for dinner. Household word eliminator. So massive universal pain point. Oh, what's that? Yes. Sorry about that. And yeah, this is idea one. And then we have the digital receipt and warranty wallet. So SMS driven. The massive universal pain point. You buy a coffee maker, a toaster, or a pair of boots. 6 months later, it breaks. You know it has 1 year warranty, but the paper receipt is either faded into black thermal paper in a kitchen drawer or lost its yada yada stuff. So I think this is kind of a good idea. So let's mark this in. I'll mark the good ideas in orange and the great ideas in uh, yellow. So no, I'll mark the good ideas in orange and great ideas in green. So yeah, there's the solution for that, and write it down here. You could see the solution and everything like that Gemini gave me. And next is that we have cancel on this date. I think this is a really like this one right here is a really good uh, pain point that I could solve because I faced this issue myself, right? So I faced this issue twice. Once I brought the Creo AI subscription plan and I couldn't cancel it, so I forgot. And then I also bought the Hagen subscription, and it also was recurring. So I forgot to cancel them on time. This happened twice, and yeah, I think this is a really good pain point that people will be willing to pay, because they'll be willing to pay $3 or $4 to save like 19, 20, 29, $30. So especially when it comes to businesses as well, they'll also pay like 10, 15. I don't have to charge much for this. I just have to send them reminders every week, every time, all the time, so that they just know what when the subscription is gonna renew. So yeah, I think this is a really good idea, and I'm gonna put that in. So yeah, the cancel on this date subscription shield, which I'll be once again wrong, shall be highlighting in green, and then uh, next is the elderly medical advocate. So I'll just skip that because I already done. I don't think it's a good idea. Next is the subscription price hike and double charge audit. This is also the exact same problem, just like the earlier one, just like exactly like this, but it might have some new ideas, so new points or new facts or new features that I could add. So yeah, if your app saves someone $120 a year in Zombie charging then $15 a year for the app is an instant logical financial win for most people. This is the exact thing I said. So this is the exact thing the earlier idea said. I'll also be putting this in green as well. And let's go to the other one. I'll come to this in a second. I'll come to this after I'm done with the ideas. So next is the Silvus loophole trade predictor, which I don't really understand how it works. So maybe I'll talk about this in a separate video or in another video in maybe most of like probably tomorrow. So if this is a real problem, then this is gonna be a great idea. So yeah, I think let's move on with that. So the International Student Visa and Compliance Corner, I read this and this is a really great idea. I'm gonna be putting this in green, and I'll explain to you what it is. So basically what this app does is it gives you, all right, I'll just show you instead of telling, because it's something that I asked to tell you. So you could see it here, it'll send reminders and stuff about their visas, about their part times when they go out for work and stuff. Like it says that if you have, yeah, if you missing visa renewal, yes, they can only work for maximum 21 hours per week off campus. They must maintain a minimum number of course credits, and their visa expire precisely on a specific date. Missing a visa renewal deadline by 24 hours or accidentally working 21 hours a week due to a shifting schedule can result in their visa being cancelled or losing their education. So this is a massive problem, right? So what this says is it's a huge problem according to this. So obviously someone who's paying this much amount, like $50,000 for their education, will definitely be willing to pay 15 to 30,000 just to make sure this money doesn't go in vain. So this is a really great idea, and yeah, I'll get this to you in a second. Yeah, now these are the great ideas. So these are great ideas and good ideas that I think will work. So especially I'm trying to focus on students and focus on the biggest pain point right now, the biggest pain point that I could solve, because I don't want to build an app that is nice to have. I just genuinely want to build an app that is really useful. So yeah, this is all when it comes to the ideas, and I'll show you the Gemini conversations as well when it comes to the ideas. So right here, I mean, I'm just gonna show everything. I'm not gonna explain it. Right here you could see my prompt and the ideas, and I'm just scrolling right everything here. I'm just also refining my prompt so that it gives me better ideas. And yeah, every time I refine the this is something that I don't. Okay, never mind about that. So every time I refine my prompt, it gives me it gives me better ideas. So I was refining until I found really good ideas, and yes, so I did. And then right, so that the last two shown isn't, shown isn't actually, they aren't, stuff that I aren't related to the ideas. But what I'm gonna be talking next are the onboarding questions, which are the questions that these apps ask, like age, who is this for, who is this, who uses this, how did you hear about us, what brings you here, or what's your biggest pain point. So those are called onboarding questions. And I I made a draft, so once I finalize the ideas, I'll also be finalizing the onboarding questions most of the time, probably tomorrow or today night. So here are the, the onboarding questions that I these are the questions that I drafted. So age, which I think is really necessary, and who's this for, which best describes you, what brings you to us, how often do you miss track of time, deadlines, and etc. Now this point right here is really important if you're focusing on the student visa. So yeah, and how, and do you have any specific thing that you think will be helpful. And yes, you can select how did you hear about us, and do you follow a specific timetable, what would you like to accomplish, stuff like that. And also another plan when it comes to the paywall, to make the account before you get the paywall. And also always showing a progress bar, and giving the users an optional chance that they could add their birthday, and the app wishes them on their birthday. This is just something that will benefit the users. This is just something nice. It isn't, a problem. And here are some of the onboarding questions that I generated, but these weren't actually useful. I came up with my ideas. I refined everything told by Gemini, and here they are, the questions. Yeah, like I refined this prompt right here is a huge, huge prompt that just changed a lot of things. And as you can see, there's a lot of refining and editing and changing the onboarding questions and deciding what's working. So yeah, I worked on the onboarding questions, and then like I said, I worked on the app ideas. And then so I also learned, all right, before getting into that, so what's coming next is the free AI API tokens. So to build these AI apps, we need AI tokens, which I told you that I'll get into that in a second. I'll show this I showed you this and told you that I'll get into this in a second. This is what I'm talking about. And what I'm trying to tell is that, so Google AI Studio, which uses the Gemini API, Google provides one of the most generous free tiers. Something. So I wanted to know what are some AI models that offer free. They don't charge for their AI API. So yeah, it's Google AI Studio and Grok Cloud and Open Router. So yeah, these three are the these three are the AI models that give you the best and the free, and the free API models. So APIs. So I think Gemini is the best that I could use. It uses Gemini 1.5 Pro, and it natively handles multi-modal inputs. So yeah, and it doesn't matter. So I mean, it does. I just read something, and that's what I said. It doesn't matter. No, that OR is great. Doesn't matter. So yeah. Also, the Gemini API, it costs $0, and the and you know it offers you get a generous amount of free requests per day. For example, using the advanced Gemini 1.5 Flash model, your app can make up to 15 requests every minute. Like 15 requests every minute, I think when you're starting out, I think that's more than enough. Up to 12,000 requests per day, I think that's really enough when you're starting out. So I'll be starting out with the Google AI Studio or using Grok. So that's what I wanted to tell. So if these new ideas doesn't work, I'll be using the Google AI API and making my previous idea, which was helping students with their exams and uh, predicting their questions, and telling them how to write answers so that they get the best answers, they get the best marks. And also you take a picture and AI solves the problem for you. So all these, I'll get into it if the new idea doesn't work. So yeah, it worked. It Now that is something really useful. And let me close all these tabs and tell you something that I learned. So something that I learned is that there is this thing called, let me check its name, there is this thing called triple whale, where yeah, where you can check your backend, and where you could check A/B testings, how your users use your product. And it also it's a really helpful, it's a really helpful tool. This is something I found out, and the tool is triple whale. And yeah, these are the things that it offers. Let me close this. Oh shit. These are the things that it offers. I think it has a generous free tier. And yeah, so it's something new that I learned. Triple whale is something that I didn't know, and it's something that I found out today. That's something I learned. And as of right now, as of today, that's all I have to tell. And yeah, it's day 3, so maybe I don't think I have anything else to tell. So yeah, see ya.